This next comedian, who is Dr. Janear Hankerson.
Thank you. Yep, as Mila said, I'm a doctor, but calm down, I'm not that kind of doctor. My doctorate is in education, which means I'm still broke. Which means I cannot save your life, but I can tell you which one of your kids needs a little extra time reading the menu at Perkins. So I have a birthday coming up. I got my annual Social Security statement in the mail. You guys still get that? No? Okay, we can talk about that later. As an accountant, I can tell you the benefits of that part. But it made me think of my birthday bucket list for this year. And this year's theme is things I should have done in the 90s. So I peaked in 1997. You can't tell because black don't crack unless you smoke it. But trust me, 97 was a year, I was there. And I'm heavily influenced by 90s hip hop. I mean, I can't help it. Like, I speak the language. I'm fluent in ATLN, Shaolin, and Bone Thugs. I mean, if you knew me in 97, you would have thought I was like the 6th member of Bone Thugs.
Okay.
So with my birthday coming up, I'm kind of torn between trying to reverse the age process and accepting age-appropriate activities. So I tried to reverse the age process yesterday by going for a run. Did not work out too well, guys. Anyone run for fun here? No? Only a couple severely. Yeah. I think people that run for fun, they must have, other issues. I can't help but to think about when Forrest Gump started running. I mean, look what happened. His mom died, that poor Jenny left him, and he didn't have anything else to do but run. And that kid was not his, I don't care what anybody says. We can talk about that later. So yeah, the running yesterday was not a good idea. I was just out there like, maybe this is where I draw the line. Maybe this is what I'm too old for, who knows yet. But accepting some age-appropriate activities, I decided to go to the mall, to go mall walking. And, I used to see the older people at the mall when I was a kid. I was like, what are they doing? Just walking around in circles? But I didn't know they held the key to life. I mean, they get their 10,000 steps in. You can get snacks while you're there. And there's no deer at the Palmer Park Mall. So that's pretty cool. Do you guys know Boscov's was still a thing? Like, I had no idea Boscov's was the most popular store in that whole mall. Like, it was packed, they were playing Natasha Bedingfield. Everything was going great there. I had a Boscov's credit card when I was in college. It had a $300 limit. I spent the whole thing on CDs and candy. Like, if you haven't had a $21 gourmet chocolate-covered pretzel, you should try it. It might change your life. I'm gonna check that out. So I'm embracing my age, and I'm like, you know what? That's it. Like, I'm gonna sign up. So I go to the mall management office, and I'm like, hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm ready to sign up. Like, I want to join the team. Do I pick out my jersey, or do you just assign it to me? And he's like, ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about, but we don't have a team here. And I said, first of all, it's doctor. So, a couple other things I've just been accepting. One of my bucket lists was to do things that I should have done in the 90s, like learn how to swim, drive a stick car, go to a Wu-Tang concert. I have 2 of those picked out already, so I got some Wu-Tang tickets. And, for the price I paid, someone better dig up Old Dirty and, bring him to the show as well. It was pretty weird because I'm in their fan club, so obviously, who wasn't in a Wu-Tang fan club? And they sent me a text message that literally says from Wu-Tang because you can save it as a contact. So I got a text message from Wu-Tang that said the chambers are open, so that let me go in and buy my ticket. So yeah, so that's coming up, and I'll get to cross that bucket list off. I've just accepted the fact that some of my age-appropriate conversations turn into complaining to friends of where stores hide the sun-dried tomatoes. Like, has anyone tried to look for sun-dried tomatoes lately?
Yeah!
They're never where they're supposed to be.
Yeah!
I have no idea. It's to the point where I just walk around the store and then I'll just run into them whenever I find them. It's the same same thing that happened when I ran into the best sex I ever had at the store. I was leaving as he was walking in, and I did a quick U-turn, and I just walked around until I ran into him again. But that's a different story for a different set. So I can leave you guys with one last thing. One more thing about Bone Thugs. They are the only group to perform and record with Tupac, Biggie, Mariah Carey, and the one and only Phil Collins.
Wow.
So, yeah, like I said, I do trivia. So I'll leave you guys with that. Bone Thugs and Phil Collins, do with that what you will. And my name is Janear Hankerson. Thanks again.